Hey gang, Mr. Catlin here with your cool down for Algebra 1. Just going over review on how to find these mean absolute deviations and interquartile range. I got you a small data set, and I even found the mean for you for this one. So it's a pretty short a task for you to do here. So let's jump right in with the mean absolute deviation. So it's the average of how far all of the numbers are in your set from the mean. Okay, deviating or away from the mean. Three word definition there of what we're looking for. So the first thing we need is the mean. And then I'm going to make a list of deviations over here to the side of how far every one of my five numbers is from 12. So 5 is 7 from 12. 18 is 6 from 12. 6 is 6 from 12. 18 is 6 from 12. And 13 is 1 from 12. These are what I would call my deviations. Actually, they are my absolute deviations because I made them all positive. I could have done 5 minus 12 and had negative, and 18 minus 12 and had positive, and bounced back and forth. But in my head, I just made them absolute and made everything positive how far they were away. So these are my deviations. And remember, you need the mean of those. So you need to add them up. 18 plus 1, 19, 26. So 26 is the sum of my deviations. You can think of it that way. And then whenever I want to find the average, I divide by how many there are. So my answer here for my MAD is 26 fifths, which is equal to 5 and a fifth, or 5 and 2/10. If you're using a calculator and want decimal version there, I would accept any of those three. So, and that makes sense. That seems like most of the numbers away from 12 are about 5 away from it. Whenever you look at all these, most of them are pretty large. One of them was only within one of the mean. And then the interquartile range, you need the five number summary for that, which means we need to put them in order. So 5, 6, 13, and a pair of 18s. So we got our list of numbers. Our median, that's the number in the center. So I'm going to circle that here. Here's our median. All right. Here's our minimum, which we don't need it, but there it is. There's our maximum. And whenever we split this sucker into two different groups, we have a set of two numbers on the bottom. We have a set of two numbers on the top. And so of the lower quart or the lower half down here, the number that's in the middle of these two numbers would be located halfway between 5 and 6, which is a Q1 of 5.5. And then in the upper half over here, between 18 and 18, that's an average of 18. So that's your Q3. And then the distance between those is from 18 to 5.5. So you're just going to subtract 18 minus 5.5. Up a half gets you to 6. And then 12 more past the 6. So your IQR is 12 and a half. And that's your IQR for number 2. And there's your help for your cool down for today. Hope you guys have a great afternoon. See ya.